What's up, everybody? I'm Kelsey Impicciche, and for the last 1,650 days, I have been working on one very specific project. It is my debut novel, Voice of the Ocean, and as of you seeing this, it is currently available, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry, on shelves. And so today, in honor of this momentous event in my life, I'm gonna take you back through the entire journey, through all its ups and downs, to let you take a peek behind the curtain into my personal journey becoming a professional writer. We have to draw it all the way back to October 2020. After a long period of not writing anything because I'd been focusing on my career online, I finally had a moment at home where I was isolated and didn't have any of the distractions I normally had and wondered, what should I do with my time? I sat down and decided I wanted to write a novel and see if I could do it. It started out as a challenge just for myself, writing a book mostly just for me, but over the course of it, it started to become apparent that I really wanted this story to reach a broader audience. So 1 year after beginning the first draft of Voice of the Ocean, I started vlogging. October 7th, 2021, 1 year ago in October, I decided to write my first novel, and I don't know when, but in the next month or two, I will have finished the first draft of my very first novel ever. I didn't start filming this until now because I didn't honestly think I would vlog this. Maybe someday I'd want to look back at this. But if you're interested, in knowing how the first year of writing a novel went, it went about as you expected. So you didn't miss a lot. You mainly missed me silently writing for hours at a time, 5 days a week for a year. And also hating it for like half of that time. Hopefully in a year from today, maybe it'll be, I don't know. I want to say published, but I don't know. It could be years from now. Future me will find out and let me know. Okay, I'm really embarrassed filming this even now because it's so private. It's such a personal thing, a dream that I've always had since I was a little kid. I used to write little short stories all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna go write for an hour and hopefully get that much closer to the ending. After over 365 days and countless hours, I finished my first draft of my first novel ever. It just hit me. Oh my God, I finished the first draft maybe an hour ago, and then I got up to go do something else finally, and it hit me, and I just rolled onto the ground and started crying. Oh my God. It's over 135,000 words, and I wrote it in less than a year. It's such a bad first draft, but it's done. Oh my God, I finished it. Oh my God. Okay, well, if you are seeing this, that means that I finished the whole thing and there may be a book being published. That's so weird to think that if this ever sees the light of day, if an audience ever sees this video, that means that I did it. My game plan now is to take a couple months. It's October 20th, I think. Computer, what day is today? 21st. Okay, it's Thursday, October 21st. I'm gonna take a couple months to just relax, kind of recharge, not think about the book, and then I'm gonna come back for the second draft. Essentially, when I started writing the book, I didn't really have a really strong outline. I had an outline, but it wasn't that good. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't even know exactly what I even wanted the book to be about at its core. I kind of had an inkling, but I really truly discovered it in the writing. So the beginning of the book and the end of the book just don't match. It's in a different tense than the end of the book. It's in a different point of view. I changed point of views halfway. I possibly think the worst first draft of anything I've probably ever done in my whole life. Well, growing up when I was a writing major in college, which I also didn't finish the writing major in college, there was no such thing as a draft. There was the draft I was writing and then the draft that I turned in, which was pretty almost much the same thing. I was 100% that kid that would stay up the night before, write the whole thing in one go, and then turn it in and get an A. This has been a very unique challenge to me. There's so many steps to go, and I have no idea what I'm doing. This book is over 45 chapters, I think. But then I had to take the next step, a step I'd never taken before, which was the editing. 2 chapters down. How many chapters to go? Let me see. 43 chapters to go. No! Making up second and third and fourth and fifth drafts, going over my work and fixing problems, just trying to figure out what served the story, what needed to go. Hello, it is December 15th, 2021, and I just finished the second draft of my second chapter and first chapter of my book. I'm working into the third chapter. I'm about 5 pages, so that's like halfway through the third chapter, about 5 pages into it. I feel like I'm constantly in between hating the book and not, but right now I don't hate it. So that's a good thing, I guess. Hopefully we'll have like a fully finished second draft in like a couple months' time. I'm thinking half a year. By like the summer, I hope that I'm done with the second draft. I don't know, I'm going pretty slow right now. But I did just send the first 2 chapters out to Liza, who is kind of like my writing mentor. She and I met at BuzzFeed and she's been helping me. She kind of like helped inspired me on this journey. So I'm nervous to see what she says. I'm into draft 2. Some days it's so easy and so smooth and I get so much work done. And then some days I get nothing done and I just get so frustrated and angry with myself. Yesterday was one of those I didn't get anything done days. I'm hoping today is a day where I get a lot done. I've decided upon like giving myself a tight timeline so just I don't futz around so much and try to keep changing things just to change them. So I'm hoping to be done next month with draft 2 and can start the process of emailing potential agents and seeing if any literary agents want to work with me, which is probably when it'll start. It's already gotten a little scary, but that's probably when it'll start getting like really real. I just came up with a working title, Voice of the Ocean. So I have the synopsis and the first 5 chapters and I am officially going to hit send. I just put the last edit on the last page in the last sentence. So I'm exporting the 2 documents and I'm gonna mash them together. Oh my God, it's here. Oh my God, it's all here. And it's, oh my God. I'm gonna send this baby over to my very first beta reader, who is my best friend, Caitlin. Let's celebrate. So when I got to the point where I figured the book was as good as I personally could make it on my own without having help, I decided to reach out to agents. I got an account on a website like Query Tracker, went through all of the books on my shelves and found all of the acknowledgements to agents and started compiling a list of dream agents that I would want to represent my book. And from there, I worked on a letter. I looked up what they were looking for, their want list. It's been a couple months since I like first submitted my book and I got 1 official rejection and 1 kind of like lukewarm interest that then they kind of ghosted. And today I'm also sick and I was feeling really down about it. I really want to start writing book 2. I love these characters so much, but like it's hard to find the excitement about it when it just feels like, what if this is never gonna happen? So I took some footage that I've been filming with you guys and I put it on TikTok, just of like that moment where I finished it and how happy I was, and it kind of like, made me feel excited about it again, and thought, what if I just shared this to see if like anyone would be even interested. And it's not doing as well as my other videos do, but like the fact that like even just a couple thousand people have seen it and people are commenting that they want to read it, it's like sight unseen. Like they don't even know the plot is like the coolest thing I think I've ever heard in my life. I also think I'm really tired, so maybe I'm just extra emotional right now, but I honestly hit a wall. I felt like Voice of the Ocean just like would never see the light of day, but I tried to make peace with it. I decided that, plenty of writers don't publish their first book. I really want to have a published book someday. I feel like, I don't know, it feels just like this part of my soul was meant for this. My dog is being upset because he needs attention, so I must attend to his needs.
But after getting so much rejection, I feared that I would be kind of wasting my time. So I decided to pivot and start a brand new series. As soon as I got knee deep into a new story, that's when my agent appeared. I was actually in an airport waiting for my flight when I received an email from an agent asking me if I wanted to meet and talk about my book.
So it's Tuesday, August 8th. Last you saw me, I was crying in an airport. So, okay, yeah, a couple months ago, I got an email and I thought it was spam. On a whim, I sent it to my managers and I said, like, what is this? Does this look legit? And they were like, yes, it looks very legit. It's a literary agent reaching out to you about your book. And I was just kind of shocked. I think it turned out that he must have seen me on TikTok posting about it. So then they met up with him and said that he's legit, but he asked for a meeting. So today is the day where I'm going to be meeting with him, and we'll see what happens. I'm very excited, but a little nervous because I don't exactly know like what to expect in this meeting. I don't know, but it is an exciting step. It's like kind of the farthest I've been in the process thus far. So I felt like it was worth documenting, and who knows? I'll give you an update after the meeting. Wish me luck. I better take these out. Oh my gosh, I just finished up the call. I'm like, physically shaking, I think. Is my hand shaking? So we just had the conversation with the literary agent and he seems like really positive. He loved all my books. He loved the magic and the piracy and all of the fun stuff that like I've been pouring my soul into. It's just so wild to talk to someone that's read some of my book and who liked it and like wants to support it and sees good visions. He compared me to Sarah J. Maas and I wanted to lose my mind. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we might be like taking a step forward. I'm losing my mind. I don't know how to feel. I couldn't stop smiling in the whole meeting. I had this like really shiny-eyed, stupid grin. Chewie was supporting, of course, on the sidelines. So, I'll give you an update when I have it.
So forward movement was happening. Within no time at all, I had a couple offers from some publishers that were interested in my book.
So I just got an email. I just got a text from my managers who were like, Kelsey, check your email. Did you see the email from Mark? Mark is my literary agent, which still feels rude to say because it feels like that just happened. And I got my first tentative offer, but I'm just like, I'm very overwhelmed, but very excited. And it seems like we're headed in the right direction, so.
We were so excited and so happy until they made a caveat.
Hello friends, I just got an update that the publishers have withdrawn their offer for my books. Apparently they wanted the rights, all of the TV and film rights to the books, and that's just not common to give that to the publisher. And so they rescinded it. I'm sure there's gonna be a better home for this book somewhere, but I've had a rough couple of days. I got hit by another car, not yesterday, 2 days ago, right after I was told that this book had gotten an offer from a publisher. Got hit by a car. Also, my teeth are in pain because I just got Invisalign. And then I went to Disneyland yesterday because I had already plans. So it's just been a really weird roller coaster of a week. So I'm just gonna trust the process that it's gonna be okay. Kind of just hoping that another publisher will come along and I won't have to tell anybody that this happened. So, you know, they might all be finding out by watching this video. I don't know. Anyway. We'll get through it. It's gonna be fine.
This was the right call. As painful and as horrible as it was to feel like I had my dreams in the palm of my hand and then they were ripped away, retaining the rights to your work is really important. And you want to have someone on your team that has your back that will make sure that you make those right calls. I was really lucky to have Mark and my managers, Tori and Lauren. They didn't even bat an eye. They knew that a better publisher would come along, and luckily one did.
Okay, a lot has gone down, so let me catch you up. I got another offer for my book, which was really exciting, but I feel like since I had the first experience of like it not working out, I didn't get like as excited. I didn't vlog about it, and so I ended up accepting the second offer.
So work was beginning. It was kind of just like a hurry up and wait. I sent over my manuscript and then I kind of had to just chill.
My publisher asked for an author photo to
to be submitted, and luckily I am very lucky to have friends who are phenomenal makeup and hair and photography people, just artists in my corner. So we're having like a bit of a girls' day where they're all coming over and we're going to take some gorgeous photos and vibe, and I feel like it's gonna be great. Hair and makeup.
Natural.
Natural girly.
Natural, if you will.
Snatch. I love it. Snatchral.
Moral support.
And Brittany's here for moral support. We got the girls here, ready to take some photos. Girl squad. Our shoe is wrapped! The next thing I was requested to do were the acknowledgements. Acknowledgements are essentially that section at the back of the book where the author thanks all of the people that helped them make the book. I think Hi, Chewy. I think I just finished writing my acknowledgements for my book, and I just finished my first round of edits, and unsurprisingly, I'm crying. Unsurprisingly to everyone that knows me, I just kind of read through the last bit of it and I think it's ready. It's like, I just never pictured myself writing them. I hope everyone likes them. This is pretty cool. Look at them all. Around that same time, I had been given my first round of edits. My editors were absolutely fantastic. I also got very overwhelmed with just the wealth of information in my book. Once the book had reached the point of no return, that meant that the book was locked and you could start working on the more creative parts. And that means the cover and the map. Hello! So the final manuscript is completed and now we get to do the fun stuff. So I'm going through all of my favorite books to see inspirations to draw my map today. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be loosely drawing out where the map looks like and getting all the relevant passages. And then I'm gonna send it off to people that actually can draw and have them make a prettier version. All right, here we go. I've got all my favorite books with maps that are inspiring to me for this project. I've got a list of all of the things that I need on the map, and I got my rice, and I got my dog. I've got a lot of inspiration-y images. So let's do this thing. Is something. Come look at what I've put together. This is what it's looking like a bit. A little spoiler alert. We'll see how it goes out. I'm gonna take a pen and go around it and see how it looks. Okay, so this is what I came up with. It's an art project. That looks bad. I'm gonna keep working at this and then I'll show you my final result. It's nearly 8 o'clock and I've finally kind of gotten it to a place where I like it. So here's my crappy map. Lots of terrible Photoshop went into it. Thank you, thank you. But I think it has like the major things that I all needed on there. So it's now time for the artist to do their magic. Oh my gosh. So when I finished the final edits of my book, I decided to order it as a like printed version just for myself. I haven't done that yet, so it's arrived. I can't wait to open it. Is there like a best way to do? Oh, here, it says pull here. Oh my God. Ah! I have it all in a physical copy. Oh no, it's so cute. Oh, look at it. It's so big. Oh my gosh, look at all that. This is a flippin' long book. Why? Who gave me the right to put the... It's also front and back. I literally think this vlog will be a montage of me crying, so... Oh my gosh, I just woke up and I got an email from the publisher and I have a copy of the map for my book and it looks so cool. I am so obsessed. I like, look at this. I can't believe I like built that little world. It's so perfect. So like the idea behind the map, I want to give you guys a little download because I feel like it might not be super obvious when you're reading it. But the idea is that like this map is a human map, but our siren hero got a hold of it and like added in all of the siren parts of the map. So you can see that like, that obviously the human lands are up here and they're actually professionally labeled, but then all this is in like kind of white writing as if our siren got a hold of it and started drawing all over it, being like, actually this is here and that's there. And she kind of made her own map out of it, which I thought was quite cute and adds a little bit of her character. There's like little funny things that she adds, like shark guard. She like was like, guards that are shark? And we're gonna add a couple other little jokes on there. But yeah, this is what she's looking like. I'm so excited and proud, honestly. The team at Blackstone is really knocking it out of the park. I'm so excited and impressed. And I can't wait for the cover reveal to happen. It's gonna happen in like a couple weeks. We're trying to work on something where I can partner with some indie bookstores and do some like signed copies. It both feels like the release of the book is so far away, and also it's coming right up. I can't wait to share Voice of the Ocean with all of you guys. It's gonna be so crazy. Oh my God. I can't believe this is my life. I'm pinching myself. The next piece of the puzzle was, of course, the cover art. We went through a couple different options, but honestly, this version struck all of the whole team first. It just felt like the obvious front runner. Larissa did a fantastic job. I honestly loved so many of them that one of them I asked if it could still be art in the book, and she said yes, and that is this art right here, the Voice of the Ocean title page. This was one of the options for the cover of the book, and I ended up loving it so much that I still wanted it inside. So we were very lucky that we still got some extra art in there. Once the cover art was put in place, it was time to start like making announcements. The world was about to hear that my book was happening. Hey everyone, it is September, and I just got an email from my PR team saying that the Cosmopolitan magazine is going to be exclusively revealing the cover of my book. Oh my God! Like, I feel like that's like a thing that like real writers get. Like how, like, hello? This is just me. I feel like, oh my God, I feel so excited, and such immense imposter syndrome meets excitement, and also just me wanting to yap about my book all the time and not being able to because A, no one's read it yet, and B, I'm supposed to like announce things and not just like randomly talk about them and drop them like we're all best friends. But also part of me is like wants to just call you up and be like, oh my God, I heard about everything, and not just be like, here's a graphic telling you all the news. I just want to tell you all the news myself. Oh my God. After that, things started happening really quickly. I got emails with auditions from audiobook readers for my audiobook. Good morning. Today is October 14th. We've got 10 days until the book cover reveal. And they just sent me all the samples for the audiobook narrators. And I started listening to the first one and was giggling. I'm like kicking my feet giggling, hearing people say all these words that I wrote, my made up kingdom's name, so serious. Like, I think it's just so surreal being like, oh, I made up all of this and now someone's reading it aloud so beautifully and professionally. I am shook. So here's a little bit of footage of me listening. Obviously you'll not hear the narration because I don't want to be like, using anybody's voices. But here's just like a footage of me being a little fangirl of my own book stuff. I'm just listening to this and be like, oh my God, this is a book. Oh my gosh, this is so surreal. Every single moment, I'm just so thankful and joyful. Our audiobook reader has been selected. I love her so much. I cannot wait for you guys all to hear it. Ah! And I can't breathe. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. So Today I got a mysterious package that I did not order, and I started opening it up and I saw that it said Blackstone in it. So I'm like gonna start shaking. They're both. I am pretty certain that it is my advanced reader copies of my books. So I wanted to open it with all of you guys. Ah! Oh my god! Oh wow! Now in the real version, this will all be kind of like iridescent and shiny, but in this version, it's just printed. Oh my god! I wrote this. It's a book. There are a bunch of them. Look at them all. Look at them all. I wrote this. I'm so happy. My book babies. Look at my children. Oh my god, this is so cool. Well, okay, so on the front, obviously we have the cover. It says it's an advanced reader copy, so it's not for sale. It has a little blurb from a New York Times best-selling author over here, Slay. A little drawing of Celeste, our main girl. This is my name! On the side, you get to see there's a ship on the side. I love that little detail, so good that you can see like the ship that she's staring at on the side. Oh, it has like the dedication in it, but this version, it's got the map! Oh my god! This is my first time seeing it. It looks so good. I love it. This is so cool. I think I already like spat on it or something. There's like so this one's for me, okay? Having the advanced reader copies also meant that people were leaving reviews. So when that first review came in, I was nervous. It's end of November and the ARCs of Voice of the Ocean have recently been released. I got my copies, which I already filmed for y'all. But I just was like thinking, because people were posting recently like, oh, I got an ARC, you know, I'm reading it, and I was like, oh my god, I wonder if there's already reviews out of this book on Goodreads. And I read my very first review, and it was the most wonderful, kind-hearted review. I mean, like, even just this one person, I'm already crying. This is so on theme for the book, but it was just such a wonderful review of a person who's been watching my videos for a long time and loving my work, and it's just so validating. It's really crazy. I was really scared because I was like, oh no, what if I already have bad reviews? It was of course my first thought, so it was just really, I can't, but I'm just so lucky. I'm so excited for people to read it and that it's like touching people in the way that I hoped, because like I wrote this book thinking of my younger self and thinking of like the character I wish I could have looked up to. Like I love the Katnisses. I also just feel like there's got to be room for like a soft girl who's too much. So it made me really happy that really connected with the reader. Okay, I'm gonna go read the rest of it and cry more. Books were out in the world, and also books were on sale. I purchased my own book on Barnes & Noble. I'm so excited to get all these like bajillion copies. How cool is that? Luckily, I was able to collaborate with two fantastic independent bookstores and be able to offer signed copies to people that wanted to pre-order. I needed a signature, an author signature, and I'd never really thought about that before. What did I want to sign hundreds, maybe even thousands of times, and probably forever in the future? Hey friends, I'm sitting on my couch today and I literally was researching what pens to use to sign books. I realized now that like people are gonna start asking me to sign my book. Like my dad asked me to sign an early copy of my book for him, and it like hadn't occurred to me to sign it, and I didn't know what to use, and I accidentally used a pencil and then afterwards used a pen, and then the pen gave out, and then I had to use another pen. I used 3. It was the most embarrassing looking signature I've ever seen, and I want that to never happen again. So I was on TikTok literally watching all of these epic authors like Brandon Sanderson and like John Green all using Sharpies. So I decided that I'll just be using Sharpies. And these are things, these like little intricacies that I never thought to have to teach myself. Like I'm gonna have to teach myself a signature. I just have like a signature I've used like all my life for like government documents, but I don't have like a professional signature. And now I'm like, do I need a professional signature? Yeah, just thoughts. And then a new package arrived. Today we are unboxing what I believe is the final version of my book, Voice of the Ocean. I can't believe it's here. I got 2 big packages from my publisher Blackstone, and now I get to unbox it with all of you guys, and we'll see if it's my final book. I have a feeling it is. Got a bunch of black paper in it when you open it up. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This is the back. Isn't that cool? Whoa! This is the interior. Look at that. It's like a silver whorl of like ocean water. Ooh, it's like a black. Okay. But look at this side. You guys can't see it really well, but it's kind of like this iridescent, like shimmery black or silver. Oh, that's cool. We have the back flap, and that's me. Oh my gosh. With all the hubbub going on about Voice of the Ocean, I started getting interviews and podcast requests, but amongst all of that, fear started to set in. I started to wonder if I was even good enough, if this would be successful, if I had really done enough. It's incredible what your own mind can do and the own stories that you tell yourself, but luckily it was soon time to sign all of the copies. And that definitely helped rip me out of my spiraling. Good morning, today's the day. You and I are going to the bookstore today to begin signing copies of Voice of the Ocean for release. I am very excited. It feels very surreal that it's already here. But yeah, getting ready for a marathon of 2 weeks signing 1,600 or something books. So it's gonna be exciting. Good morning, Chewy. We're here. Wow. Okay, we're starting. I have my pen pouch that looks like a parrot map. So, okay, here it comes. Ah, I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. As one, baby. This is awesome. I'm having the best time. Just finished my last couple of books and my hand feels a little numb, but I did it in 2 hours, so I'm pretty proud. I'll just get faster and faster, but day 1 down. Yay! That was so cool. I like teared up several times and could not stop smiling reading all of your guys' messages and getting to sign them and see all the requests. There was a lot of people that wanted like Simlish and things like that, which was so cute. I absolutely loved it and I can't wait for all of you guys to hold them. This is a dream come true. Before I go though, I do think there's a new release that I want to grab. Day 2. I won't lie, there's something very nice about getting to visit a bookstore every day. We're trying to get through the bulk of it today because I'm going out of town next week. So I've gotten through, I think, about half of the books at this point. So our goal is like over 1,000 and I've gotten through probably 500. Yesterday was like 280, 270 or something like that. And then today I think I might have, I went on the, sometimes I go off the deep end with some of these squiggles. Oh, so apologies if you're squiggle. Sometimes they just turn into a line. I love reading everybody's sweet messages and I like laughing at like the personalizations that people have picked out. A lot of them are really touching or really funny, which I expect nothing less from my community, who are a bunch of very sweet and very funny goofballs just like me. So we'll check in at the end and see how I feel. But right now, still going strong after 2.5 hours. Day 2 is all done. I signed a total of 617 books today, which is my personal best, given I've only ever signed books for 2 days. I'm feeling pretty good. I definitely feel it in my fingers and hands, so I think tomorrow might be a little bit slower. Ready for day 3. I'm going on a book tour. I just made the announcement today. I'm gonna have 3 locations: Los Angeles, Memphis, and St. Louis. It's gonna be very cool because I am gonna see like some of my high school teachers in St. Louis and high school friends that I haven't seen in so long. But I'm getting ready to start working on book 2 tonight, so I'm settling in. I can't wait to see all of you guys. And for all of you guys to have the book and for it to be yours and it won't be mine anymore, and it's really exciting. Alright, so we have just the last couple books. Oh my gosh! Today went really fast. I feel like I just sat down. I'm sure I haven't just sat down, but oh my gosh. Honestly, this is bittersweet. I want to keep going forever. Day 3 is done, which means I've officially signed over 1,000 books in 3 days, and I'm all finished up with my book signing at Novel. So next stop will be Los Angeles, where I sign another 600 books. It's a little bittersweet, honestly. Like, I really enjoyed signing here, and so I'm kind of like, I don't want it to be over, but it's not over. I just think in my brain, I'm like, I just want to do this forever. This is like the most fun thing ever, and I'm just like so lucky and grateful, and I loved reading all of your guys' sweet messages and getting to sign all of your personalizations. I like can't stop smiling every day. It makes like all the work worth it, and I just can't wait. I hope I get to keep doing this because that would be awesome. Tonight, as I'm filming right now, I don't know how this story's gonna end, but you do, which is really exciting. I feel like this whole journey, when I've been vlogging this, I didn't really know if any of these little videos that I was making would ever see the light of day, but I did know that if they ever did, it meant that we did it. Let's fast forward to future me, who gets to see her book on shelves for the very first time. I'm at Barnes & Noble, baby, and it's pub day. I'm gonna go see if I can find it and sneaky sign them. I went the wrong way. Took a lap on the other side of the store. Let's see. It's right there. It's the electric blue. Can I take it myself?
Oh my god. Your collector's edition.
I know. Yay! That was so cool. And I guess that's my story. Creating a book in 1,650 days. As of today, Voice of the Ocean belongs to its readers, all of whom I'm so thankful for. Celeste would be so happy to know that she gets to feel alongside you for this journey. I just can't help but think of me beginning this vlog with the dream that someday you all would be sitting here with me seeing it. Now I'm so excited that that moment is here and I get to celebrate with all of you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching this probably very long video. Thank you to my editors for editing this very long video. But to myself, 1,650 days ago, we did it. Anyway, if you're new here, what a wild video to watch for the first time, but welcome. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. The next video on this channel will be Sims related, so we will be jumping back and forth for the time being for a little bit. I really want to have a published book someday. I feel like, I don't know, it feels just like this part of my soul was meant for this.